Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's session, I'm going to give a lecture about the second prose in the first unit from the DGBC Foundation English 2. This is the test of my life by the cricketer Yuvraj Singh. Okay, the test of my life. We know that Yuvraj Singh is a popular international cricketer from India who is the son of the former Indian player as well as actor Yuvraj Singh. Yuvraj was given the Arjuna Award in the year 2012 and also in the year of 2014 he was given Padma Shri Award. He also holds so many international records, international cricket records, who have been said to be the model of inspiration for upcoming sportsmen in the country, closely associated with the charity and also a commercial interest being the brand ambassador of sports goods and fitness equipments. His charity, which is UB Can, which has given treatment to over 100 cancer patients, those who are affected by cancer. He was also a kind-hearted person, benevolence enough to give treatment for the people who are suffering from cancer. He gave a prose called The Test of My Life. Of course, we know that there are three formats in the cricket game, which is a test, one day, and 2020. So the test match was said to be most important format of match in which the true ability, the skills of the player will be tested. So here he connects his career with his life. So the test match in which one's ability will be tested. So here his life also was tested because he was suffering from the cancer and of course he recovered from that. So this prose has written how the strugglings, how severely he struggled when he was suffering, when he was under the treatment of the cancer in the American hospital Indianapolis, about which we are going to talk. And he opens the prose as the place where he was admitted in the hospital, Indianapolis Hospital in the America. So when he was admitted there, the first person who came to see him was the popular cricketer from India who is Sachin Tendulkar. When Yuvi was staying at this room, he observed the footsteps of Sachin. Before seeing his face, he observed that it could be Sachin. And Sachin came inside and met him. Yuvi was very happy. Of course, there Yuvi slowly started increasing his confidence because such a popular personality who came and met me, the first person, right, who came and embraced him, hugged him. The Indianapolis hospital gave him a good treatment and he got recovered from there. But when he was taking the treatment, he has to lose his hairs as well as his eyebrows he has lost. And now the time to leave the hospital for India. But doctor from the hospital, they suggested that the long journey this time is not good for you. So doctor suggested them to take break. So they stopped in London. So when he was staying there, he started recollecting the past memories. The first day when he met Sachin Tendulkar, the first day, it was his father, Yuvi's father, who took Yuvraj Singh to show what is the cricket game and all, in Chandigarh. When the team has come to play in the Chandigarh ground, there is father, who decided this is the right time to show him the cricket match. So when Yuvi gone along with his father to see the cricket, where Sachin and Vinod Kambli, they were talking each other, that is the first time Yuvi met Sachin. There Yuvi was standing very next to the snack table where Sachin asked Yuvi to pass the biscuit which was kept on the table. The first time Sachin spoke to Yuvi, he remembered all those things. He said, now Sachin is with me in London. I am fortunate to stay with Sachin. After a few years, what happened? Yuvi's father, who invited Sachin and Kambli for the dinner. That is the second time Yuvi met Sachin Tendulkar. Now, Yuvi also has gone with his father to the ground to pick up Sachin and Kambli. But when they are returning to home, Yuvi's father asked Yuvi to walk back alone. That also he remembers. So every morning in London when he was staying with Sachin, every morning when he wakes up, Sachin asks him in order to motivate him. In London, UV wanted to go out, so he went to a food court in London where people recognized, even though he lost his ears, he lost his eyebrows, people identified UV that he has come for the food. But he was given food restriction. He cannot go with everything. He cannot eat everything which were there. But people who were working there, they got offered foods, UV, and they started to show their love, their kindness towards UV. UV was filled, loaded with love, was loaded with the happiness from the people. Now UV started leave from London. When he was traveling to India, he looks India from the flight and become very excited because people were there for inviting him. So from there, he also see the monuments, hundreds of years old, small huts. So he wanted to hug all these things from there. Okay, because it's a second life for him. As the flight landed, he got trembled, the butterfly rose in his stomach. He couldn't get a words to explain those things. He didn't believe that he came back to the normal life. After that, what happened? He went his home and he loved the gobi parotha, which his mom cooked. Gobi parotha means which is the cauliflower, parotha, which his mom cooks. He loves it very much, and he had it. Now he feels that the cricket has moved away from the center of my universe. He didn't have a hope that he can come back to the cricket, and he watches the cricket from the TV. Even when he was taking treatment in America, he feels that the cancer turns his life upside down, physically as well as mentally. One day in the afternoon, in the month of August, his mom informed him about the selection team for the upcoming cricket match, where his name also included in the list. So his mom was very happy about that. He also felt happy because he thought that the cricket has moved away from his life, but now it has come into his life again. Now he was selected for the Indian team for the 2020 World Cup. Okay, he joined with cricket again. It's a happy moment for him. 8th of September, the same year, okay, in the dressing room, he felt like a Gajini because he fought back against his barriers in the Visakhapatnam ground. He got overdressed and realized I had fallen. He lost the routine things of the teams because of these many days he was under medication. That day what happened, everybody started who hugs him, who slaps on his back in order to motivate him. People who have gathered in the ground, they applauded him, which made Yuvraj to cry a lot. Okay, because it's a great moment for him. But unfortunately he was not able to play because of the rain. The rain stopped the game when he stepped inside the ground in the year 2011. Okay, it was the 2nd April of 2011 in the Wankhede ground where everybody started clap for Yuvraj Singh as he walked around the Visakhapatnam ground. They got up from their seats as started clapping. So there he wanted to embrace everybody who were there, but he couldn't. And after that, since the game was stopped by the rain, after 4 days, the Chepauk ground Chennai, there he got a good confidence. India won the toss against New Zealand, where New Zealand a player Brandon McCullum who scored more runs, which made UV happy because of that. He can hit more runs. In this game, UV scored about 86 runs. Okay, which shows that his confidence is being boosted. He is in the positive energy. Okay, everybody who were in the ground very happy about his comeback. He is in the form even after these many days medications. He said when he was playing in the Chepauk ground, Chennai people who started whistles. So Chennai is famous for the whistle. They encourage through the whistle, he said. Okay, the next match when the team was playing against West Indies in the World Cup, it was very hot, very sweating day where he had been very tired and of course he had been coughing and pucking. There he said, he was not comfortable to play in this way. There MS Dhoni and UV, they tried to crank up the run rate and we found we couldn't keep up with the climbing run rate. There the team needed around 32 runs from 18 balls and then later the team needed 25 runs from 12 balls. There UV hit a 6 and yet The team needed 12 runs in the last over, last 6 ball. Their UV got out in the swinging and missing against James Franklin, and there India lost the game by 1 run. The result did not go our way, but it had been a good game for me. He said, it's a good game for me, though we lost the match, though we lost the game. I know that I would be okay. I'd play, I'd be hurt, I'd be happy, I'd play and I would be okay. So he completes the pros that, see, even after these many struggles, he was able to stabilize in the game because he loved the match, because he loves the cricket. Okay, and he said he's okay, he is comfortable to play the cricket. So with which the pros gets over. Thanks for listening and subscribe the channel.